Happening today, Spokane Public Schools will be discussing their next steps in their cell phone policy.
So this morning, our Brandon T. Jones is joining us live from the district office. So Brandon, we know you've spoken with school officials about this topic, but where do they stand on the use of cell phones during school hours?
Yeah, good morning, Tim Channing. Well, we all know how much cell phones have become a part of our everyday lives. I mean, even as I speak to you right now, every morning when I come out to report, I write all of the notes on whatever story and I kind of refer back to those notes on the cell phone. And of course, that's no different than inside of the classrooms as well. A lot of these kids, they've grown up with cell phones, but a part of that is that also, cell phones provide some distractions, and that's ultimately what SPS is trying to go away from, trying to move away from with those phones inside of the classroom. So they're actively working to eliminate the cell phone use while kids are in their classrooms. In tonight's meeting, the school board will go over updates to the language in their cell phone policy. New changes would require all elementary and middle schools to be cell phone free during school hours, mandating students to keep the devices in their pockets or backpacks. High schools would follow similar standards, but phone usage would be allowed during passing periods, lunch hours, before and after school. I did get a chance to speak with SPS Superintendent Dr. Adam Swinier and the school board president Nikki Lockwood about these changes. They told me this is a move they feel will benefit the overall learning experience in Spokane.
As a community, we're going to work together on this as a community to help our kids adjust to time and place. There's a time and place I can have my phone on and look at it. There's a time and place when it's not allowed. Our kids can do this. They can do it, and we can do it as a community if we work together.
So Dr. Swinier also told me he does know it's going to take some time to adjust to this. And of course, as you heard him just say, they're willing to work with all of these students. And it's not just the students, of course, that he say will have to adapt to it, but he knows adults as well. We all use our cell phones. Any potential changes would still allow students to keep their phone or device near them. Devices, however, won't be used during classroom time. So again, the SPS board will go over the changes in their weekly meeting tonight. Any vote for the new policy change would take place before August 28th at their next meeting. So for now, reporting live outside of the district office, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
In our effort to bringing you more to every story, we reached out to other school districts to give more context on cell phone policies here in the Inland Northwest.
Yeah, so what we found out at the beginning of the month, the Mead School District actually sent a letter to parents about their cell phone policy in high schools. Starting this fall, high school students will not be allowed to use cell phones, smart watches, and other personal mobile devices in class. Students may only use their phones or other devices like earbuds when approved by the teacher for educational purposes. High school students are still allowed to use their cell phones between classes or at lunch. Meanwhile, middle school students can also get special permission by the teacher. Otherwise, they are not allowed to use them until the end of the school day.
In the letter that was sent to parents, the Mead School District says, quote, "A classroom free of the distractions introduced by personal communication devices will foster a more focused and engaged learning environment," end quote. Now, in the meantime, the Coeur d'Alene School District also has similar rules for their students. However, middle school students are allowed to use their phones before and after school and at lunch.